Hi guys, it's Patrice. In this video tonight I'm going to be cooking up some food. So I'm going to start with some olive oil and onions. This isn't really a recipe, it's just something that I thought I would create with some leftovers. So we'll start with some onions on medium-high heat. Give it a quick stir. Until everything is nice and translucent. Be right back. And to the onions, add in a clove of garlic. And just lower the heat a little. Don't want anything to burn. And now it's time to add in a can of pasta sauce of your choice. I'm going to be using the Catelli meat sauce. And the majority of the items here that I picked up for this recipe are from Dollarama. For example, the pasta sauce is from Dollarama. The beans are, as well as the beans, the pasta, and the pasta sauce. Okay, so this is nicely cooking here on the stove. And the next item I'm going to add in is Ital pasta. This is an entire package of the elbow macaroni. This is 450 gram size. And just stir everything around until it's well incorporated. This is a one-pot method, and I actually made this before, and I really fancied everything in one pot, so I thought I would try making this kind of non-traditional chili the same way. So you're just going to incorporate the pasta nicely with the sauce. And now I'm going to add in 1 liter of water. Give this a quick stir. Now what you'll find when everything's cooking in one pot is the pasta might stick a little to the bottom, but not to worry. As long as you're stirring it regularly, that shouldn't happen. And I'm going to keep my eye on this, and I'll be right back. And now it's time to add in the seasoning. I'm using Selection onion soup mix for my seasoning. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the entire contents of this dried onion soup mix to our mixture of pasta with sauce, onions, and garlic. Give it a quick stir. Now all this pasta is going to get absorbed quite nicely into the water and thicken up, and I will be back with the next ingredient shortly, which will be beans. And now it's time for me to add in the next ingredient. That's going to be a can of beans. Previously to this dish I used the chickpeas. I wanted to also use red kidney beans, but I was at the dollar store and I thought I would use maple style beans. So I'm going to open up this can and add it right in. Just stir the beans in. So guys, the pasta's been cooking about 10 minutes so far, and it's starting to get absorbed into the water and the sauce quite nicely. And the goal of this is it's going to thicken up until it's quite thick and well cooked. And we'll be right back to check on it as it starts to cook further and get more absorbed into the sauce. So guys, the pasta's swelled quite a bit in the mixture of the pasta sauce and water. It's looking really, really good. Smelling nice with the beans too. And I'm going to give it a taste in a moment and see if it needs anything or any more seasoning. And as it cools, it's definitely going to thicken quite a bit, and it's going to be really good for leftovers. So I'm going to add in half a package of the onion soup mix seasoning. So that's a total of 1.5 packages. Just give it a stir around. And now I'm going to add in a little bit of pepper, probably about a 1/4 teaspoon. Stir around. And about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And because this dish is kind of southwestern, I'm going to add in a little bit of the adobo all-purpose seasoning with cumin or cumin. I'm just going to put in about a 1/4 teaspoon. Perfect. And the last 2 ingredients I'm going to place inside is the Taco Bell seasoning as well as some Popeyes ketchup. And give it a quick stir. And the dish has been plated and ready to eat. I'm just going to let it cool for about 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cooled off this bean mixture in the freezer for about 10 minutes, the beans with the pasta, and now I'm going to give it a taste. So we have maple beans, onions, garlic. We also have the macaroni, package of macaroni, a package and a half of onion soup mix, ketchup, and some garlic and salt and pepper. I'm going to give us a taste. It's quite lovely with these nice soft beans. It's a little different than the chickpeas. The chickpeas had a different texture, but it's still very good. Everything is well combined and cooked well. It's good. And thank you so much for watching.